What was the last show you binge-watched? Amazon Prime's Lost in Oz. I remember when it was first announced, I think in 16, and watched the pilot, then while waiting for it to be released forgot all about it. It came out either 17 or 18 and had 2 seasons. I randomly remembered about it last month and finally watched it. It's not bad. Watched through all of House MD after being bombarded by clips on YouTube. Honestly, a really fantastic show. I thought I would get tired of the formulaic style, but it grew on me and the interweaving storyline was very well crafted. Tyrant. I made it through the first season and a couple of episodes of the second when it was live, but life got busy and I just forgot about it. It's a bit of a snapshot into what was happening in Iraq and Syria almost a decade ago. Lou. Since it's short, I suggested to my partner we watch it while she decided on our next show. Finished in 3 working days. Like so many others who are not into zombies, she loved it and now wants to play the games. Foundation on Apple TV. Lot of hate on Reddit, but damn, this is good quality sci-fi. I never read any Isaac Asimov before, but now I want to. You can see how Asimov inspired a lot of the big sci-fi franchises. Silo. 10 episodes on Apple or local pirate market. Post-apocalyptic bunker with people living inside. No one knows why or who built it or if it's safe to go out. Exactly what I was looking for at the time. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I'm currently binging Boruto Naruto Next Generations, and I can honestly say it's way underrated. This show gets way more hate than it deserves. I recently binged 6 Feet Under Sanatory previously, but never binged in a little over a week. I would not suggest that much emotional turmoil in such a short amount of time. It's just too much. John Adams, on HBO 7-part miniseries from 2008, Paul Giamatti, Adams, Lori Linney. Finally started it just before Independence Day. Quite good if you like historical drama bio. Several Grey's Anatomy, Station 19, A Million Little Things, and Handmaid's Tale. I don't know which was the last, as I was watching them all about the same time period. I'm currently right at this very moment watching Lost for the 3rd time. There is 100 crap on TV streaming now, so I've decided to rewatch what is good. Cool Face. Tokyo Ghoul. Watched it for the first time in about 5 or 6 years, still love it just as much as I used to, if not more. And yes, the manga is better, haha. Trigun Stampede 2023. Having grown up with the '98 anime and read Trimax, I really like the new show. It takes more after the manga and the original anime. The Bear. Hubby and I binged season 1 in about 3 days, which was right before season 2 started. Binged season 2 in just 2 days. What a show, goddamn. Working my way through Red Dwarf. An older sibling used to watch it often and it bored the hell out of me as a child. Turns out it's actually quite good. Currently binge watching Mob Wives. Something about watching a bunch of pissed off Staten Island women scream and brawl is oddly soothing comical to me. I introduced my newish partner to Archer last week. We're about halfway through the 2nd season now, and I've never heard her laugh so hard. I'm always bouncing all over the place with the shows I watch, but the last show I actually sat and binge-watched was probably Once Upon a Time. Ash vs. Evil Dead. It's truly an amazing show. Easy to binge, being only 15 hours long. I wish there was so much more. Bruce Campbell's a beast. Savage Kingdom. It's a documentary on Nat George. It's basically Game of Thrones as a nature documentary. It's even narrated by Tywin Lannister. Recently rewatched. FX The Shield 3rd time. The Wire 2nd in progress. Next. Better Call Saul. Only saw the 1st season. I'm stoked. I'll admit I was on those that never watched Game of Thrones. Well, over the past few weeks I binge watched all 8 seasons. I get it now. Lol. Stranger Things. We started season 1 episode 1 2 weeks ago, and watched when we get together till the last episode. Now we wait. Game of Thrones, Succession, and The Mandalorian were the 3 in rotation for me recently. I may go back and binge The Expanse again. I'm watching Love Island. It's absolutely ridiculous. I need shallow and overdramatic today to shut down my brain before the week. I'm watching One Piece. It's pretty neat. I don't even really watch anime. I read Berserk and now I'm slowly becoming weebified. Better Call Saul. Binged the whole thing after season 6 came out on Netflix. I loved Breaking Bad, but BCS was a masterpiece. Ted Lasso. I burned through all 3 seasons in under 2 weeks. It was some of the best TV I've watched in a long time. Just reran Breaking Bad since the wife hadn't seen it yet. Before that would have been Umbrella Academy for me. I think you should leave. In the middle of Superman Lois. Next up, S2 of Strange New Worlds and Foundation. It was an animated kids show called Amphibia. It may have been a kids show, but the grand finally made me cry. Yakatari Soldiers of Misfortune, Netflix anime. Not my normal cup of tea, but I'm bored on surgery leave. Bosch, Reacher, and Mischievous Kiss Love in Tokyo. I finished all of them within a short time frame. Ginny in Georgia. Also technically a movie series, but to all the boys I've loved including EXO, Kitty. I started One Piece a while ago. Episode 1068 released this week. I'm 140 in and it's still boring me out. Peaky Blinders, took me ages to start watching it, and when I did I regretted not watching it sooner. Man in the High Castle. Now, The Expanse. Mostly just keeping something playing while I play games.